This is a video from eSkills Zone. For more videos, notes, and certificates, please visit www.eskillszone.com.
Hello and welcome. Hi viewers. In this video we will discuss and continue our topic arrays. We discussed in the last module the definition of array, definition of elements, position, index or subscript, and the syntax of array, and how all these simple difference between the simple variable, subscripted variable, and unsubscripted variables. So these sorts of definitions we learned in the last video, and this video today we will continue from the example. So actually we were giving an example of an array, how it is written. So we were discussing that string and dollar is consisting of 5 elements starting from n dollar subscript 0 till n dollar subscript 4. So now we're gonna make how it is actually drawn in the form of a table. So we'll insert a table from here and we'll give 2 columns like this, 1 2 3 4 and 5. So there will be total 5 elements, so we will give 5 rows. And here viewers, we will write down at n dollar with n dollar 0 with this array. Let's see, actually we're giving this name of the student, so we'll write over here Jack, the first name of the student, and at n dollar 1 subscript 1 here we'll type Brittany, name of student. At this here we'll type n dollar 2 subscript 2, n dollar is the name of the array, a string variable, subscripted variable starting from 0 till 4. So now at subscript 2 at this position we will type name Kevin, and here at n dollar subscript 3 we will write name Selena, and at n dollar 4 we will type the name Marsh. So there are total 5 names: Jack, Brittany, Kevin, Selena, Marsh, and each and every name, the data we are going to give to the computer memory will have different memory locations. The name of Jack will be stored at position 0, subscript 0 at different memory location. Name of Brittany will be stored with subscript 1. But one thing should be kept in mind, that all these names will be stored at consecutive memory locations, like there is no gap between all these data. Jack will be stored, and right after that Brittany will be named, data will be stored after that. Kevin subsequently after Kevin, Selena, and after that Marsh. There is no gap between them, because we have discussed about array that it is a collection of variables of same data type at consecutive memory locations. So all these data will be stored at consecutive memory locations, so there will be no gap and distance between all these memory locations. So we'll explain this. At where 0, 1, 2 up to 4 are the subscripts used to identify. So I'm gonna bold this, the array location, so that all these n dollar till n4, all these array till n4 are addresses in the memory. I'm gonna bold this addresses and memory to differentiate with other terms, where the value, so values will be stored. So these are all memory locations, these are all addresses in the memory where the values will be stored. What are the values? We have given names over here. Values can be assigned to the subscriptive variables by let statement. It's a reserved verb we discussed in the previous chapters, previous videos. Read data statements. These are all reserved statements we have discussed in the last videos, last chapters. Or input statement. So these can be used. So all these subscriptive variables can be used by using let statement, read data statement, or input statement. The size of subscript index value, you can call it index value or size of, can be a variable or number or a numeric expression. So actually here we have used that array which contains total 5 values, 5 names starting from 0 till 4, and the name is $. So viewers, we discussed this topic, the concept of array with multiple other definitions as well. So now we'll start more module today, the next module of this chapter, and it is called module 2, and name is filling and printing of an array. Now we'll discuss this, start this topic, the data string or numbers. So there can be two types of data string or numbers. It's entered in an array by using let, read, or input statements. Data may be assigned to the subscripted variables in an array. Following program is to store the string values. It is illustrated by both read data statements and input statement. So there is a program. First of all, we'll understand the note. There's something very important to note over here. It is index value can be given a non-zero integral value, but by default it is 0. The program is example 1, line number 10. We'll type for loop for k is equal to 1 to 4, and number 20 read and $k number 30, print and dollar subscript K again. Number 40, next K. And 50, we'll type data and we'll type name like Jack. Sean, John, and Sebastian. Line number 60, we'll type ENDN. This program we are gonna perform in the GW Basic so that we can see the right output of it. We are using actually array, and we will show that how it is used and display. Basically it will give us the concept how to fill and print an array. So let's switch to the IDE of GW Basic. So we'll type program, same program right over here. Line number 10 we will type for K, we'll use for loop 1, 2, 4. Line number 20 we'll type read and dollar K. Line number 30 we will type print and dollar K. Line number 40 we will type next K. Line number 50 we will type data. Right away we will type name like Stanley, Paul, James, and Kevin. Line number 60 we will type in the end. I will save it. So we will press the F4 key and type the name filling dot fill array .bs, name of the file. I will load it, press F3 key and type fill arr.bas. I will press F2 key to run this. Now viewers, you can see the output Stanley, Paul, James, Kevin. The names are displayed on the screen like we have entered the data. The same sequence is followed, and now you can see the output on the screen. First we can see the name Stanley, James, and Kevin. So this is how we can fill and print array by giving different names, strings, values. So here we give some string names like name of the students, and then they are stored. Read statement first will. So the first line number 10, the loop will be executed from K. The initial value is 1, the final value is 4. So it will the flow will be continued and will repeat for 4 times. The first time it will read the name Stanley to store, and the read statement will first search the data statement in the program and skip line number 30, 40, and line number 50. The name Stanley will be stored in this K subscript. So sub K contains now the value from 1 to 4. So all these names Stanley, Paul, James, Kevin are now stored in K, and now we wanted to show the same names on the screen. So we have used the same variable name and dollar. Dollar is used to denote the string variable. K is the subscript, contains all these 4 names, and next is the it's important to close a loop. So when the loop is closed, that will display us the names 4 times. All these 4 names, so the loop will be executed 4 times, and every time it read the name from the data statement and then store into the end $K, which is a subscriptive variable, contains 4 different strings names. So that's all, and thanks for watching my video. In next videos we will discuss more programs to understand the concept of filling and printing of array. Thanks for watching.